by the U.S. government said in this statement, and I quote, "Cital products sold to U.S. customers are fully housed in the U.S. utilizing Amazon Web Services and have never been housed in Germany." But private investigators from Allied Special Operations Group, a Dallas-based cybersecurity firm that I have great trust in, now are in contact with the Trump campaign, and they told me they dispute Cital's claim and they say they can prove it. Cital does, they say, have servers outside the country where election data is stored. Its investigators point to a Cital IP address seen there on your screen that Allied downloaded U.S. election data from. That IP address, they insist, is in Frankfurt, Germany. Now, Allied told me today it is working with one of the world's foremost experts on election hacking. Harry Hursty is his name. In October, he warned of what can happen as election data is transferred from server to server, which it is, by the way, all across the country.
If you manipulate those, you can create an illusion of different results. And you can even do it in the vote election reporting system. So instead of even hacking anything in the tabulator system, you are just creating wrong reporting.
Wrong reporting, which leads to wrong results. Allied, along with Hursty, believe that could explain the situation in Michigan, where the statistically impossible 138,000 votes that were 100% for Biden suddenly appeared. But how do you actually gain access to the system? That is the big question here. Access to either manipulate the actual votes or simply the reporting of those votes. Well, we obtained this investigative assessment from Allied, given to the Trump team, that spells out another troubling concern: the Q-Snatch malware we told you about last week. That report reads, quote, "Malware clearly visible inside Cital's system, Q-Snatch, shows that someone is harvesting all credentials of every county that uploads it, meaning the votes changed in Cital's charity database then can be remotely injected back into a county." That means elections could be stolen, if, of course, that's true. Hursty insists malware and viruses like this can spread on their own from machine to machine. Listen.
That already has been demonstrated publicly, that voting machine virus, which can self-propagate from one voting machine to another, that's a reality which we have shown it's possible.
All right, and nobody's talking about it. That's the sad reality. And even worse, every cybersecurity expert we talk to that has investigated the Dominion voting system insists no one, and I mean no one, has ever fully inspected the Dominion software or back-end systems. Dominion claims it's proprietary, which means to all of us, the public, the government, it's a black box where the state and federal officials have no idea how the nation's election system actually works. That, folks, is nothing short of insanity, and one reason why we are now right where we find ourselves. And for a third time, I have requested an interview with Dominion's voting systems. I invited executives to come on this program, and for a third time, I have not heard back from them. Well, the other issue at play here is voter fraud, and we know mail-in ballots are ripe for it. The Voter Integrity Project is run by a former Trump team IT staffer back in 2015, 2016. It is going